Hello and welcome back to the channel. USD coins. Today we have something truly special for all you coin collectors and history lovers out there. Get comfortable because we are going on an incredible journey through time and treasure as we dive deep into the fascinating world of one of the most iconic coins of all time, the 1999 Liberty 1 cent United States coin. Have you ever held one of these pennies in your hand and wondered about its story? What it has witnessed, the hands it has passed through, and most of all, what it could be worth? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, I am going to take you on a very long and detailed trip through its history, its background, its design, its value, and most excitingly, its big money potential in the present-day market. First, let us go back to the very beginning. The Liberty 1 cent coin has been a staple in American coinage for well over a century. It is part of a legacy that celebrates the very ideals of freedom and opportunity, two values that have shaped the nation. The design itself harks back to the great tradition of American coinage, with a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, his dignified gaze forever captured in fine copper. But what truly sets this coin apart is not just its design, it is the date and mint mark. The 1999 D means that this particular penny was minted at the Denver Mint in the final year of the 20th century. That was a very significant time. Think about it, America was standing on the cusp of a new millennium, preparing to embrace a future filled with innovation and change. This coin was struck at a time when the world was looking ahead with great anticipation, and that sense of history is forever preserved in its modest copper surface. And let us talk about its value, because this is where things get really thrilling. This is not just an ordinary 1 cent coin. Far from it. The 1999 Liberty 1 cent coin is an exceptionally rare find in top-notch condition. It is estimated that a very small number of these coins, especially those that have been preserved in near-perfect, uncirculated quality, have survived the decades. That scarcity is what drives collectors and investors wild with desire, and now here is where your jaw will hit the floor. The estimated current market value for a top-graded 1999 Liberty 1 cent is an astonishing $610,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $610,000 for a coin that originally had a face value of just 1 penny. That is a staggering increase in value, a reminder that coins are more than mere pocket change. They are time capsules that can become treasure chests for those who recognize their worth. You might be wondering, how could a coin so small, so seemingly ordinary, reach such an astronomical value? The answer lies in its rarity, its condition, and its place in the ongoing story of American numismatics. Serious collectors prize coins that are not only rare but also historically significant, and this one hits every mark. Throughout its history, the Liberty design on the 1 cent coin has been a constant reminder of the American spirit. Minted through countless changes in society, economy, and technology, this coin is a tangible connection to the past, one that carries immense nostalgic power. Collectors treasure it for its rich symbolism, its beautiful portrait of Lincoln, and the fascinating tales that lie beneath its polished surface, and as the years go by, that value is only expected to rise. The number of these coins in near-perfect condition is limited. Every year that passes means fewer pristine examples will ever come up for sale. Serious coin enthusiasts and investors alike understand that scarcity fuels demand, and demand is what drives value. That is why owning one is like owning a golden ticket to history, one that could also pay off big in the future. Let us also not forget that coins like this represent an investment that is both stable and historically meaningful. Unlike fleeting fads or risky ventures, rare coins appreciate gradually but reliably as their stories become more legendary and their availability shrinks. Holding a 1999 Liberty 1 cent is like holding a piece of America itself, one that could eventually pass into the hands of future generations and grow even more valuable over time. So what can we take away from this? The 1999 Liberty 1 cent is more than just a coin. It is a bridge between past and future, a masterpiece of American craftsmanship, a symbol of liberty and opportunity, and a treasure that commands serious money in today's collecting circles. Its estimated market value of $610,000 is a testament to its rarity, its beauty, and the enduring legacy that it carries. If you are lucky enough to own one, cherish it, protect it, and keep a close eye on the market because this coin is part of a story that is still being written. And if you do not own one yet, perhaps this video will inspire you to explore the world of coin collecting and discover these hidden gems for yourself. That brings us to the end of this incredible exploration of the 1999 D Liberty 1-cent coin. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into its rich history and astonishing value. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating journeys into the world of coins and collectibles. Until next time, keep your eyes open. You never know what treasures might be waiting in your pocket change. Today, we have a truly remarkable story for you all. We are going to explore the famous 2001 United States Lincoln 1-cent coin, also affectionately called the penny or cent. But this is not just any ordinary penny. What if I told you that one of these coins could be worth an astonishing $365,000? Yes, you heard that right. $365,000 for a penny. Make sure you stick around until the end because we are going to explain everything about this coin, its history, its design, its rare variations, its value, and why collectors are willing to pay so much money to add this small copper treasure to their collection. Before we dive into its eye-popping value, let us take a moment to appreciate the rich history of the Lincoln penny and what makes it so significant. The Lincoln 1-cent coin was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate 100 years since the birth of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This was the very first time that a real person appeared on a United States coin, breaking the tradition of only featuring symbolic figures like Liberty. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, features a profile portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse that we still admire today. On the reverse, for most years before 1959, we had the famous wheat ears, also designed by Brenner, but starting in 1959 the reverse was changed to depict the Lincoln Memorial to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. By 2001 the Lincoln penny had become one of the most produced coins in American history as well as one of the most iconic. The 2001 pennies were struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Coins minted at Philadelphia typically bear no mint mark, while coins minted at Denver bear a small D mint mark under the date. These pennies are made mostly of zinc with a thin copper coating, so they feel light yet have that familiar warm reddish color. You might be wondering, with billions of pennies produced every year, how could one of them become worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? Well, this is where the story really begins to sparkle for collectors and numismatic enthusiasts alike. Even though millions of Lincoln cents were produced each year, sometimes errors happen during the minting process. These mistakes are incredibly rare and can produce coins that look different or unusual, like coins struck off-center, double die errors, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. When these happen, they can transform an everyday penny into a prized collectible that numismatists would pay a fortune to own. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the hunt for these errors. Imagine looking through your loose change and discovering that one of those pennies in your pocket could pay for a new car or even a house. Some of the most famous error coins include the 1955 double-die penny or the 1943 steel penny, but the 2001 penny can also produce extremely rare error varieties and die variations that make it incredibly valuable. Collectors treasure these coins for their history, for their scarcity, and for their beauty. The Lincoln penny is more than just pocket change. It is a connection to our past. Its design speaks of American ideals, freedom, equality, and respect for one of our most revered presidents. Every Lincoln penny in circulation passes through thousands of hands. Every one of them tells a tiny part of our national story. And what about its value today? Many 2001 pennies are still circulating and can be picked up as change at a store or a vending machine. However, pristine examples, especially those graded by professional coin graders as mint state, can already command a nice premium in the coin collecting world. More importantly, some specific error coins or extremely high-grade specimens could reach extraordinary prices at auctions or private sales. Recent reports from top numismatic marketplaces and auction houses show that a perfectly preserved 2001 Lincoln cent with a rare error can fetch as much as $365,000, making it one of the most expensive 1-cent coins ever sold. This is why coin collectors around the world search high and low for these rarities. It is not just the value that drives them, but the thrill of the hunt, the appreciation of the history, and the joy of holding a true piece of Americana. There is a passionate community of numismatists who continue to research, catalog and appreciate these coins, sharing their finds at coin shows, online forums and local clubs. If you are wondering how you can join this fascinating hobby, the first step is to simply pay attention to your everyday pocket change. Take a few minutes to look closely at the coins you receive, and you never know what you might discover. When you do find something unusual, or if you believe you have a rare coin, take the next step and contact a reputable coin dealer or a professional grading service. Companies like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, which can greatly increase its value and make it easier to sell. And remember, coin collecting is about more than money. It is a journey through time and an appreciation for artistry. Every Lincoln penny tells a story about the United States, about the economy, and about the people who have used these coins over the years. Whether you are hoping to make a big find or just want to hold a piece of history in your hands, there is truly something for everyone in this wonderful world of coin collecting. That brings us to the end of this deep dive into the fascinating 2001 United States 1-cent coin. We hope you enjoyed this exploration of its rich history, its design, its incredible value, and its enduring legacy. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow coin lovers, and do not forget to subscribe for more numismatic stories and coin collecting tips. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled and happy hunting.